it is, in fact, it's been a very interesting meeting, and with my company and Nasscom, we have really enjoyed a fantastic couple of months, in fact, and understood that how we can actually do a better work in BFSI segment. So in BFSI, it is not only the business development that we're talking about, but more important also is to ensure the regulatory purposes and the regulatory framework is very well met with. Not possible to do it without technology. And that is what we have learned. And in spite of the fact that each of our company has its own technology wing and we are trying to be digital as possible. But much better is that we partner with organizations like Nasscom and take full utilization to develop business and not duplicate the technology and actually scale it up from where all these intelligent and smart people are already working on. And that is how we got in touch and we wanted to do it up. The only difference in us and any other company which is going to be how well we are utilizing and participating in technology. So we want to not only be the consumer of technology, but we also want to invest in it and also to ensure that the technology is homegrown for companies like us. So that is also value for money for us.
So that's a very good thinking. But let me ask you in a little honest way, you to tell me, do you see some of the large companies, a lot of your company leaders, do you see startups as a threat or just an opportunity only? Do you think that they also become a threat because they're so fast and nimble and they're at the forefront of technology and they can churn out solutions like this while you have long decision making? I'm assuming you have. I mean, I don't know, but so what is the feeling inside your company? Do you really see that?
Both. So I'll be very honest, it's both. It is while we feel that we've been working and we've spent so much of time, money and energy for all these years we've been doing, and then all of a sudden a startup comes over, especially in the medical technology, and then he just shows one app and one screenshot and says that, okay, here it is. Forget about everything else that you've done. But how to utilize him and actually put it on to what we have already done and ensure that the platform is so robust and the strength and the credibility to his technology is going to be given by companies like us. So I'm happy, and also I know that this innovation can be added on by Religare and companies like us.
Okay, that's good. Let me ask you other thing on your personal challenge of you being, I have known you as a doctor all this while. How did it feel to be running a company of this size in a different space altogether? I believe they don't teach finance when you do MBBS, right?
No, not at all. So in fact, I'll tell you what, the technology in all the other spaces that we're talking about has been an innovation of last couple of years. But the only real-time technology that was in medical and the medicine. Unless and until I had the machines and the equipments and the labs and the radiology labs and all those things, that was for us was the real technology, and that is how the world actually caught on to. Now it has become digital in every space. Now you're eating a food and you know exactly what calorific values and how things are going to be and so on and so forth. Now it is next level technology in each and every field. So my knowledge of technology was there. They didn't teach us finance, but they really taught us how to differentiate between AI and RI. It is artificial intelligence and the real intelligence. But today, I think so it is the same. Very difficult to understand whether it is AI or it is RI, because RI to be nowhere anymore. It is the artificial intelligence that's going to be. Whether it is in birthing, as simple, as basic, as natural as birthing, has got technology in it. So I am a better doctor if I understand technology better. But today I'm a better investor if I understand technology better. I have an access to data. I've got access to understanding what is right and what is wrong and what is going to be scalability. The only different thing that is going to be, Sanjeev, is that how well I am ready to accept my brain should work as smartly as the technology is working.
That's pretty remarkable. You know, I mean, I appreciate what you are doing in terms of, I mean, I would have difficulty doing that, having spent all my life in technology. You know, there are a lot of new challenges that are coming in this field, in both in terms of how fintech is changing and the neobanks are coming, and the way you are steering the company in the direction. From my experience, most of the people who have been working with us have been overseas companies, as you just saw from the spread of the nations that we had here on the stage. So first of all, I'd like to congratulate you and your team to have thought in that direction of being, moving ahead in the direction of technology, partnering with smaller companies. It's no ordinary thing to do and think like that, right? And some of the companies who are great companies across the world actually are great because they invest in innovation. It's not that they became great and then they started investing. So it's because they thought innovation from the day one, and that's why they are great. So congratulations on that. And I'll also like to open it up for audience also to ask any question. We don't have that many opportunities to meet leader like Dr. Rashmi. Mostly they're either in Bombay or doing their money counting somewhere else. So
in fact, I have a question from Sanjeev, in fact, but also I want to tell you one thing. Religare has become Religare today after a couple of years of hard work. We've had a turnaround of Religare Enterprises, and we had a very difficult time. The only thing is that if we had an integral part of technology which actually ensures that the regulatory framework and the risk and the fraud understanding of it should make human beings make it very difficult to do anything wrong. And that is where, in fact, I feel is where we should be investing time, money, and energy in so much of good technology that it becomes impossible for us to do the wrong. And it is caught in the public eye how we do it. Sanjeev was in US. I wonder how it is for you to adapt yourself and to re-innovate and to do all this. How's it? Is it the culture different? Do you enjoy better?
Initially it was, but being in Bangalore, Bangalore is a culture which is, I would say, international culture. Bangalore is one of the unique cities in the country at this point where you don't, either everybody feels an outsider or nobody feels an outsider, right? This is really a melting point of the sort, right? People not just coming from different parts of the country, but also coming from different parts of the world. I mean, you will see some of you in your neighborhood, you will find people who are into different, coming from different parts of the world. So I think I would say it's not been that difficult. I think by being in Bangalore helped me.
That's amazing, in fact. And that is where, in fact, I'm, what I really feel and my expectation from these newer companies is that they become so good and so indigenous that we save on time, money, and energy, and we really, really help them grow, and them should help us grow.
All right, wonderful. I think given that we are running out of time, so we will not extend this thing more, but we have Dr. Rashmi with us for some more time during the day. I think we'll want to utilize this this day for more interactions. So if there's anything now, we can talk now, or we can push it to during our lunch discussions also.
In fact, happy to be participating the entire day. Some amazing technology startups, and we have our entire team, all 4 verticals, and their head and their technology head are here. Please feel free to participate in any which capacity. Thank you. Thank you so much.